On the outskirts of a prosperous city, on land that was never meant to be built on, stands an imposing mansion. A mansion that once housed a family of up to 14 members. Grandparents, parents, children, they all shared this place, creating countless memories that we can only imagine. In 2003, the weight of the law fell upon them, and after a bitter trial, the house was left empty, condemned to oblivion, and to a demolition that never came. 20 years later, we venture inside its walls. The mansion resists disappearing. Among trees and shadows, it still seems to keep the secrets of those who once called it home. First, I'll show you the huge tree that split here. Look at the forest that surrounds the house. You can already see the roof in the background. How did the mold cover everything? Here you can already see the stairs that the garden had. This must have been beautiful in its time. It's been abandoned for 30 years. Wow. We can already see the mansion's silhouette in the distance. It's all full of plants. All the vegetation that has been growing. Is surrounded by the forest that's engulfing it. Later when we go inside, we'll start the video from up there before the light fades, which I want to show you. The views it has from up there. There was the family crest. Another tree has fallen. And look at those three together. If one falls, it could hit the house. As you can see, we'll enter here. But we'll see each other on the balcony upstairs. And before the light goes away, I'll show you the views I had. These are the views from the balcony that I wanted to show you. Of the whole garden. It had a huge stretch of land. And these are the trees. As I was telling you down there, if one of them falls, it could land on the house. See, they're like three trunks together. Look at all the grass. What are you seeing? On the tiles? And I'll tell you in advance that the top part is a bit more of a mess than the bottom part. The bottom part is really good. Chronological Legislation Directory. January 1977. Here we have what appears to be a court summons. For Francisco Hernandez, who was the owner of the house. For building the house on land not zoned for urban development. This house, since it's the same address. Built and finished on September 21, 1981. We'll photograph everything since I can't show it well. I'll have to step on a lot because all the names appear. We'll photograph it and gather all the information I can from here. I'll probably tell you about it in the intro. Upstairs there were more rooms. Look at these. They were probably children's rooms. Look at the one with the hat. Damn it. Or that cowboy one. Some parts are really messed up. Looking at a crib? Well, a crib. One of those playpens, so they don't get hurt, so they can play inside. And here they had a bunch of toys. A bunch of paperwork over here. Alright, let's keep going. This way. Here they had another bathroom, but as you can see, a lot of things have been destroyed. It's a shame because a few years ago I saw the house and it was in great condition. And now it has become quite well known and ended up destroyed. What years are these? Let's see, where are you? From 2002. Where are you? From 2002. Let's go to the other part that's there. Another room. As you can see, it was full of rooms. Look here, it's clear that a lot of people must have lived in this house. There are still clothes left. And another bed. I'll show you this part quickly because there's not much. Here, I found a bunch of comics. And games, I mean this part up here, I think that's it. For the kids, more than anything. There are the kids' rooms. There are many comics here, and we saw toys in the other room. Go! And I trip. Let's go down to the lower part. On that floor. It's just getting dark quickly, and I don't know if there are more rooms. Okay, let's see, but now I'll show it to you. Another balcony here in this room. They're really tiny, huh? I'll show you the second balcony and turn off the light here for a moment. I think the garden is one of the most impressive things in abandoned houses. Since it's surrounded like this, it looks like a complete forest, and having such a big tree so close by. It's incredible. Well, I won't ramble on any longer out here. I'll keep showing you the house. I'm going to show you this room here. They've taken a lot of things. But anyway, look back here. The arches they had. Inside the room, they've disassembled the bed and taken the headboard. They've taken part of the bed. Let's see about the medications. 2003. And this room had a bathroom. Here, the water is really coming in quite a bit. Part of the ceiling has fallen down. I'm going to show you the rest of this floor. There are more rooms missing here. Over there at the end, look at the bathroom they had here, look at the room. It's huge. And the stained glass window. They've smashed it. What a shame. And look at the stones. They must have thrown the stones from below to break it. And here is another room. This is the last room on this floor. There's not much left. And now we're going downstairs, which personally is the one I like the most. The living room and other areas are really cool and well preserved. Look, the main entrance would be that one over there. Look at the cot. Not me. Look at the little shoe. I'll show you this well-preserved living room. They've really respected this one compared to the rest of the house. And this one is from 1997. Look at all of them. All the little mouse droppings on top of it. Look at the tea table. The paintings and frames are moldy. I'm going to take a look at the floor of this one right here. Alright, let's go to the other room. The living room across the hall is really majestic. You'll see it now. Look at the chairs. The rug I had here on the floor. And the decorations on the curtain above. Well, this room is impressive. The wallpaper. Notice the chair's details. They're very, very beautiful and they're really well preserved. And the lamps. This room is beautiful with this hall. From here, on the left side, they had another small table for tea. Everything is pretty messy, but well, this house still has its charm. Look at the tricycle from one of the children in the house. I'm going to show the kitchen, which is where we came in. There are too many chairs. But from here, we can see what they used as a kitchen. All of this here was put up to block the windows, so no one could get in, and this is where we came in. Well, I've already shown you everything there was in this place, so I hope you liked it. If so, give it a like, and I'll see you at the next place. See you next time.